All right, first time we're starting up the boosted FRS. As you guys can see, we are behind the wheel of the boosted FRS. Honestly, I'm so nervous to put the car over 3K at all. You can kind of hear the turbo flutter when I get over 3K, but honestly, since I am literally on no tune at all, I was actually unaware that the EcuTek does not actually work on Macs. So I have a Mac laptop, so I have to wait till I get home to actually flash it with a friend's computer or like a PC. So literally, I don't want to vlog this because honestly, this is something, believe it or not, I know some of you guys might be like, that's like I'm literally like shifting gears. Like, believe it or not, this is something that I need to have like all my attention on. Like I literally like am so nervous. Like I literally have not taken the car over 3K at all. We're just cruising at like 40 until I get back home. When I do get back home, we're going to flash the car, swap out the map sensor, and then I'll actually go ahead and do like a real, like kind of first drive with it, so the turbo can actually flutter. Because I got it over 3K once, and the flutter is sensational. But I kind of wanted to throw this in the video just so you guys know. It's not like I'm, not doing it on purpose. I literally have to take it very, very slow because I was unaware. I did not know that EcuTek did not work for Macs. Something like that honestly should work for Macs, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm gonna pick up, like I said, I'm gonna pick the vlog up when I get home. Hope you guys can understand. I think everybody who's done force induction, especially trying to take care of the motor, can understand. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys when I get back. Oh my god. Oh man. Well, as you guys can see here, it actually is the next day. Now, I ran into an issue. I was unable to actually connect my EcuTek cable to the car. It wasn't reading it right, so I had to bring it to 6-Star Motorsports. Shout out to Graham, man, for actually going ahead and putting a custom base map on the car until I can get it dyno tuned, which is going to be happening within a couple of weeks. Should be good to go August 24th, but as you guys can see here, I can't really get on the car too much. I have a safety tune on here that pretty much keeps the car at a red line of 4,000. Now I've been shifting at like 3,000, 4,000, just to be safe, because obviously my gauges have not come in yet. So I need to be able to read the wideband, the air-fuel ratio, boost and all that. So I really haven't been getting too much into boost on the car. Now, the one thing that you guys can probably see is that the ABS light is on. They said this was a common occurrence when you first flash a new, FRS with an EcuTek tune. So this should go away within like by the end of the day, or tomorrow when I start up the car again. So not to be really worried about that. But so far, I mean, so good, man. I have not, like I said, gotten on the car at all. The check engine light did come on. That's because I still had the stock map sensor, and I went from like 2,000 to like 36 with no tune on the car, so it went off. I swapped out the map sensor. I'm on a 3-bar map sensor right now, the Omni 3-bar. Like I said, with the safety tune, everything is good to go now. So pretty much just cruising. This is technically my first drive of the car because just got the tune just mapped in the car. So pretty much just right now, just gonna get the car to a car wash. I'm gonna go ahead and wash the car right now, actually, because I actually don't have any of the solution at my house. So I'm just gonna take it to one of those, like, DIY car wash places, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly, what's under the hood, what it looks like. It's a really, really nice looking kit. This GREDDY kit is really, really nice. The Flutter is crazy. I really, really enjoy the Flutter on here, man. Honestly, I couldn't be happier. This is the first like boosted car that I've ever driven, honestly. I actually was never in a boosted car until like yesterday when my buddy actually took me to pick up the car. So literally this is like a learning experience for me, and as well as you guys too. Nice ass S2K, sheesh. Thing is low, got the wing. Like 30% throttle. You guys can really hear like all the air getting sucked in. It's insane. The sounds this thing makes is intoxicating. You guys can probably see right there that like the rev limiter is about like 4,000. That's honestly the furthest I've ever took the car up to RPMs right there. It's like probably gonna be like a 3,700 RPM pull, you know, 30% throttle. You gotta baby the car, man. Cannot wait to actually get a dyno tune. What I will tell you guys right now is, like, if you guys ever boost your FRS, especially getting a kit that has boost coming in relatively early, like my boost you start to feel it around 3,000. You start to hear the turbo spool around like 2,500, and once you get past 3,000, it kind of has that kickback effect. And what I mean by a kickback effect is you kind of start getting pulled back into your seat. Obviously, I haven't even felt this car, honestly, probably at like 30% of its pulling power, because literally I'm only like 30% throttle. Boost is cut at 4,000 because of the rev limiter, the rev limiter, excuse me. So I cannot wait to actually feel this car, you know, when everything is dialed in, when I do get that dyno tune on August 24th. So expect to see a dyno tune video. But like I said, man, it's awesome. It sounds awesome. You guys can probably tell that the exhaust, it sounds a lot different. Not really a lot different, but it sounds different as a different tone. In my opinion, it actually sounds better. Now, this is an equal length turbo exhaust manifold, so I don't have like that rumble, but at the same time, it's like it's still like a low growl, because this REMARK quad tip catback gives off a low growl. It's not tingy, it's not raspy. It's a really good note. And honestly, I was really afraid that I was not gonna like the exhaust the way that it was gonna sound, because I've never had this exhaust with an equal length header manifold. So this is just literally the first time that I've ever really hear it, and you know, I think it sounds pretty good. I mean, when they pulled it into the shop to get the bass tune ran in, I already got compliments on the exhaust. So I'm really happy that it sounds like pretty decent, because the worst thing you can do is you get an exhaust when you have an unequal length header. You go back to equal length, maybe if you just want to swap, or maybe you get a turbo and you don't like the sound. So I'm happy that I like the sound. It sounds mint. The Flutter with the turbo, it sounds real good. The turbo kind of acts like a muffler in a way. It kind of kills a lot of the rasp. Because the problem with this REMARK catback exhaust, not really a problem, but something that I noticed when I first got it with the unequal length manifold, is that it had a lot of rasp. Ooh, that kind of tunnel blast. Like I said, I'm not really trying to get on the car too much, but I do want to give you guys like the Flutter noises and stuff as much as I can. You guys gotta bear with me. Everybody who's done fourth production can understand that when you guys first boost a car, get it on the safety tunes, you want to kind of baby it, and that's why there's a 4K red limiter, and I haven't gone over like really 3,700 RPMs at all in this car, so you kind of have to baby it. I will tell you guys right now, just from this driving it back, that was just, it was nerve-wracking, but the gas mileage boosted is thrown out the window. It's horrible. The liter just goes down. It just goes down quick. I'm gonna tune this car on 93 when I do get the dyno tune. I kind of want to feel it full potential on 93, and then we're gonna go do the 85. I kind of want to. I like to take my stuff, you know, baby steps. I don't like to just kind of skip over something. I like to experiment and experience everything. So that's exactly why we're gonna be going ahead and tuning it on the 93 tune. So I'm gonna go ahead and like clean up the car, wash it up, and then continue the vlog after that. It's the next day. My GoPro actually died, so I'm gonna give you guys some more, you know, schooly boy noises and stuff like that. I'm not gonna really talk at all. I'm just gonna, you know, drive, enjoy the noise. It sounds, I love the sound, man. It sounds amazing. So just let you guys enjoy, and then when we get to the spot, you know, I'll open up the hood and we'll start to talk. pulling. I can't even talk. I was just so like mesmerized. Like only like on 5 psi. You guys can probably tell like whenever it gets below 2K in 6th gear, the engine starts to act a little bit weird. That's because of the base map right now. It's pretty much restricting how much power I can put to the engine. I'm only going like 30% throttle at all. I'm not full throttling at all because I'm not supposed to, and there really is no point because there's only a 4,000, you know, it's probably like a 38, 4,000 red limiter or red line on the car right now for the tune. But you guys saw like in 6th gear, I was pulling like I was in 4th gear in A, and I was only at like 30% throttle. So I can't wait and to see how and feel how this car is going to act when it's fully opened up. The dyno tuned to the 24th. I can't wait. I also am waiting on my my P3 gauge, which is going to be going into the event right here. So again, I'm not going to be, you know, going crazy with the car. Obviously, I can't anyway because it's but holy cow. Like that was the first time I did kind of like a, not really a pull, but I was just driving it in 6th gear, and I just like, you know, was lightly pressing on the pedal, and you can pull in 6th. Alright, we're about to be pulling up to the spot right now. If you guys live in Chicago, you know where we're going. It's just wide open, you know, stuff like that. But I will keep it a buck. I know this is gonna sound very cliche. You guys are probably gonna say, oh, it's because you have a turbo kit, bro. These cars, they need boost. I mean, well, let me rephrase that. It doesn't need boost, but I feel that if you have the ability to boost it, I would recommend you doing it. Just because of that 6th gear pulling. I mean, if you don't care about the turbo noises, none of that, being able to pull in 6th gear is actually really, really nice. Because I was surprised. I was like, shit, I kind of forgot what gear I was in. I was like, man, you know, I'm from like 50 to like 70 and really quickly. So it's really nice. I really like it. I really like it. I need to get gas too. Something you guys all need to keep in mind, you need to keep in mind when, you know, you're boosting your cars, the gas mileage goes out the window. I mean, I'm only like on what, if that 5 psi, some shit like that. The gas is just going bye-bye. But obviously, I mean, if you're boosting your car, who cares about gas mileage? You're supposed to drive and enjoy your car, who cares? It's a nice little BRZ we just saw right there too. Who cares about gas mileage if you're boosting? Who cares? I'm gonna pop the hood. I do need to kind of, you know, let the car cool down, or quote unquote cool down, because I do not have an oil cooler. So we gonna pull over, let the car cool down, and then choke. You know what? No. All right, let's pop this hood and talk. Let me turn off the car too because we low on gas. Alright, so this is what the kit does look like. This is a GREDDY T518Z turbo kit. The engine, it runs a little bit hot. Obviously when you boost, you know, a boxer motor, it's gonna run hot. It's not bad at all, but it is a precaution. because I still am on the safety tune, the base tune. I always like to kind of, you know, pop the hood, sit for like 5-10 minutes, let it chill, stuff like that. My engine bay is dirty as fuck. I have to clean everything up. Literally, this, like, I haven't really popped my hood ever. Really didn't need to, because obviously the car wasn't boosted, but that's what the intercooler does look like down here. I need to relocate the horn, but other than that, you know, it looks legit. It looks mean. It looks mean. People, I mean, people see the intercooler out front. People want to race. That's just one thing, you know. It's just like, oh, intercooler, what the hell? So that's what it looks like. Really happy that the I like the Catback on the car though. The REMARK quad tip, it does sound nice though. I was really, you know, nervous that it would not sound nice without the unequal length header, but honestly, I think it sounds better with the equal length with the turbo. The turbo, believe it or not, does quiet the exhaust up a bit. I don't know if you guys could probably tell by watching. The exhaust is nowhere near as loud as it used to be, but it does produce a good low tone that I think is actually, you know, better. I thought about getting a titanium exhaust in the future, so we'll see about that, but right now I'm happy with how the exhaust sounds. It looks dope. A lot of people like it. You guys can see here, it is a legit GREDDY kit, so has the branding on that. But yeah, this is what the cars look like. I'm enjoying it. I think the kit is perfect, man. Absolutely perfect. I gotta fix that underneath part of my bumper again. That fell off, but yeah, it's pretty much everything. This is the first drive in my Turbo FRS. All right, catch you guys later. Deuces.